Happy Hump Day and happy first day of this year's Manitoba Summer Fair. From the rides to the fair food, it's exciting times in our part of the world. Corn dog for you, and some mini donuts for you, and some cotton candy for you. We're going to talk about some wild fair food concoctions and some of the ones you're looking forward to. Welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunker. On today's show, fun fair foods we might find this year at the fair and some of the wildest fair food concoctions of all time. New Frosted Flakes flavor is causing a fan frenzy online this morning. We're going to tell you the story about a woman trapped in a hotel room for 6 weeks. Trapped in there. Everyone knew she was there. Made big news. We'll tell you where. 7 new potato chips coming to store shelves this summer. Canada's national food is no longer poutine. No, I thought it was the cheese-covered French fries. Oh, Canada, no. Our national food is something you're probably enjoying right now. Perhaps. We'll share those details with you coming up later on in the show. And if you've been to a yard sale, garage sale, maybe in your garage right now, you've got some old empty Coke bottles, vintage Coke bottles. They're worth more than a dime. We've got some interesting new information to share this morning, and we'll talk about old Coke bottles and some of the old antiques lying around that are actually worth a few dollars, judging by what we're seeing on eBay. So lots of food, fun places, and mayhem coming up on today's show. Hope that your Hump Day Wednesday is off to a great start. Let's take a look outside and see how smoky we are this morning. And actually, we've got some pretty decent air quality going on this morning, and we're seeing a little bit of sunshine, and the fair forecast is looking pretty good, with the exception of the weekend. Remember when we started out the week, we said there was going to be some rain probably on the weekend, meaning shorter lineups, but it's going to be cool on Sunday. Real drop in temperature. So some much needed rain for the weekend because we are dry in this part of the world. It's going to be nice to see some rain showers. And again, lineups will be shorter at this year's fair on Saturday and Sunday. If you're going to go to the fair, best weather day is Friday. Sunshine, 27 degrees. If you like the heat, if you want to be on the midway getting a tan as you're eating your corn dog, or maybe you're getting a tan from the burger warmer, your face pressed up against the glass, waiting for that corn dog. And the food warmer is giving you a tan on your face. Or maybe I'm the only guy that happens to. Maybe. Corn dogs for everybody makes me happy. Corn dogs. So 21 for today, 21 for tomorrow, 27 on Friday, and then rain for the weekend. Starting next week with some cooler temperatures. And so there you have it, your fair forecast. Gates open apparently at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So we'll look forward to this year's Manitoba Summer Fair, and we're asking you straight out of the gate, fair food, best fair food you've ever had that you hope that when those gates open and you get on the grounds, and as you wander aimlessly watching the people on the rides, you're thinking to yourself, I've got to get to booth blank. Booth of cotton candy. Booth of mini donuts. Booth of corn dogs. And how many foot-long corn dogs do you think you can eat? And why such low double digits? Are you not applying yourself? Like, come on, 11 over 4. Come on. You can do 12, 13. Oh, yeah. Beautiful stuff. Okay, let's see who we've got to say good morning to, and welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, and happy summer fair day. I hope your Wednesday's off to a great start. You've got visions of something sweet or fatty dancing in your heads, maybe a hot beef sundae Have you seen those? Looks like a hot fudge sundae. No, there's actual roast beef and gravy on it. There's going to be so many calories in today's show. Millions of calories. Millions. So caution. If you have diabetes, even watching the show today could be dangerous. Fair Foods. What is it about Fair Foods? It's the Christmas of food. We go berserk. Anything goes. If deep fry it, well, but it's cauliflower. Deep fry it. Deep fry anything. Throw it in the fryer. See if it goes. Put it on a stick. Spaghetti and meatballs. Yes, put it on a stick and throw it in the deep fryer. See if she'll go. Oh, you gotta love the fair. Summer fair time, Pebbles, and Polar Bear and Road Reverend on Twitch. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Zumba Bernice is here too. Hello, Cindy. Good morning. Hope your day is off to a good start. Cindy says it is smoky up where she is a little bit this morning. Janine is on Facebook. Happy hump day to you, Janine. We're on most social channels for hour 1. Then we move to Twitch for hour 2. Again, audio version in podcast form available for download at 1 o'clock Central Time at TylerGlenShow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And that 30 minutes, you could be behind the wheel of your car in construction. 30-minute delay seems pretty standard. Get through a podcast and listen to what we were talking about today. Jody is here on Facebook. Hi, Jody. Ready for some deep-fried Oreos? I know you are. Tracy Rogers here on Twitch, KDD4380. Good morning to you. Also on Twitch this morning, and Patricia's here on Facebook. Loretta's here on Facebook to say good morning. Pebbles, after 5 seasons, almost 3 years, your 6 a.m. good morning has disappeared again. It's a conspiracy. Well, the show officially doesn't get going until 7. I do see your good morning now. I wish you a good morning. I see you, Pebbles. I see you. And the show has just begun. So, in the social media world, everything is a contest now. Everything we do, and it's just disappointing. Just because I lay the gauntlet down with the corn dogs doesn't mean you have to accept the challenge. Just because I say no one can beat my record of 27 footlongs over the course of 3 days, it's not a competition. It's an exhibition. Life is an exhibition. You can do it. Corn dogs are good. Oh, and there's no calories. By the way, it's a widely known fact. It's fat-free, calorie-free. Might as well have a carrot on a stick. Seriously. That's not true. Legal disclaimer. The comments heard on the Tyler Glen Show are not always true, especially when it comes to his personal experience regarding food. This must be read by the legal team. Legal team requests that Tyler reads this. Nick is here on Facebook. Quentin's here too on Twitch. Hello, hello. Nick says, I heard the fireworks were moved to Friday. Can someone confirm? Why don't we ask AI? Are the Manitoba Summer Fair fireworks now on Friday, Mr. AI machine? Maybe he'll know. Maybe he won't. Is he that hyper-local? We're about to find out as we continue our good mornings. Quentin says, getting the kids ready for their field trip. Oh, they're off to see the dinosaurs. Ooh, the dinosaurs at the zoo. Is this Jurassic Park? No. Hopefully you get to see the robotic dinosaurs. Perfect day. They need to be on the bus at 7:30. Okay, you better get scooting. Scooting. Have a good time, you guys. It's going to be great. Take pictures. You'll have yesterday's good thing all figured out. AI says, yes, Nick, the Manitoba Summer Fair's fireworks display is scheduled for Friday night at the Keystone Center grounds in Brandon, Canada. This spectacular event is the highlight of the fair, offering a dazzling show for attendees. By the way, it says the fair runs June 4th to 8th, featuring a variety of attractions. For the most up-to-date information, follow the Facebook page of the Provincial Exhibition of Manitoba. Do you want to know the best spot to watch the fireworks? AI, you don't even need me as a host anymore. AI's got all the answers. Yes, I'm curious, where is the best spot to watch? How local can this guy get? Borrowed Bean, good morning on Twitch. Megan on Facebook, good morning. Hey, Trev. Trev is here on Twitch. Good to see you. Cindy says, going to try and make some corn dogs. I haven't made them in like 20 years. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's very, very dangerous. Okay, be careful. Frying oil. Boiling oil. Ooh, deep frying is... But you make pizza pops that are good, so... Okay, AI says... So the fireworks display that has been moved to Friday night, the best spot to watch include the Keystone Center grounds. The Shoppers Mall parking lot on 18th Street, located just across from the Keystone Center. This spot offers a clear view of the fireworks. In previous years, many have gathered here to watch the display. And if you can't make it, this AI is amazing. We are thinking the Staples parking lot. No, AI says 18th Street sidewalks. The west side of 18th Street, near Shoppers Drug Mart. The AI thinks the Shoppers Drug Mart's in its old spot, where the PetSmart is. Not too small. People often bring chairs and line the sidewalks for a comfortable viewing experience. And so there you go. Remember to arrive early, says AI, to secure a good spot and consider bringing a lawn chair or blanket for comfort. Well, thank you, Mr. AI. Is there any other questions, class? I feel so smart. I can type. Oh, man. Pebble says, I'm off to Winnipeg this morning, going to the Manitoba. Oh, it's field trip time. Manitoba Museum. I like the non-such. They've got a ship there, the non-such, meaning it never did hit the water, but it's based on a ship that actually sailed the seas. I always liked that ship. I always wanted to get into one of those little rooms, lock the doors, and then the class just moves on, right? And it's like, hey, bus is halfway back home. Hey, where's that loud fat kid in the back? I locked himself on the ship. And I just hang out there. I hadn't planned past that, how I would live, survive, see another day. But that was my fantasy. The non-such Manitoba Museum. You're going to have fun. Have a good time, Pebbles. Have a good time. Cindy says, AI may have all the answers, but you're more entertaining. Oh, you're so kind, Cindy. Oh, you're so awesome. Careful with that oil now. Be careful. Makes me scared. MJ, good morning. Good morning. We are there by 8:30. Oh, it's school field trip time. I'm blabbing on. We got to get into good thing. We'll continue to say our good mornings, and we start with positivity as always. And that means we talk about something big, something small that is positive from the previous day, just to get some positivity into our lives. If a person was to put on the news from another planet, can you imagine you are a UFO? Or you're an alien, you've come from another planet and you've landed in the middle of Canada. You would think that the entire planet is on fire, that the world is coming to an end. We should all just spend time in church. No one should be working. We should all be on a street corner screaming at the moon because the world is coming to an end, which of course is not true. There's lots of stresses and bad things happening, and people are, they're feeling stressed out. We like to start the day with some positivity. So this keeps us in a good frame of mind because something good happens to us every day, even amongst the darkness. So that's the whole purpose of it. Loretta, speaking of which, says, good luck with the construction. I'm closing my eyes. I'm going to open my eyes at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and all the trucks will be gone and the pavement will be smooth. Now, call me a Pollyanna, but the alternative is pretty disastrous. If there's construction going on late today and through the weekend, we're going to be in some trouble. But I don't think so. I think they're going to be wrapped up soon. Positive thinking. Okay, so yesterday's good thing. Cindy says, don't worry, I'm frying outside with propane. Oh, that's good. That's good. Nick says, AI can sell me oceanfront property in Saskatchewan. Oceanfront property in Balgonie, Saskatchewan. Old Chickie, hello. Angela says, yes, Nick, the fireworks are Friday night. Angela, you're late. You're late. AI has given us not only that confirmation, but the best spots to watch so said fireworks. See, we're all being replaced. We're all being replaced by AI. We should ask AI, is there any diet food on the Midway? Is there rice cakes available on the Midway? AI just laughs. I'm looking for vegetables. Salad. Things you don't hear on the Midway. I'm going to the fair for a giant salad today. Hey, does anybody want to kind of do some burpees at the fair? I could use some exercise. Things you would never hear at the fair. Oh my gosh. I hope this super duper slice of pizza is calorie free. No. Tracy's also frying outside. Not in the sun, but deep frying. So if you can't make it to the fair, it looks like there's some home deep frying going on. Be careful, guys. God, the last thing we need, for God's sake, is a fire. Last thing we need in the world is a fire. Ryan is here. Good morning. Okay, guys, who's got good stuff going on? Come on. I know it's Wednesday. I'll tell you what's good. There is a new sandwich that is coming to Tim Hortons starting today. I am going to get one. Watch for my update later today. I can't wait to try this because it is one of my favorite flavor combinations of all time. Beef and bacon. And Tim Hortons introduces it today. It is called the Supreme Stack. Today's June 4th, right? Yes, June 4th. This thing is on the menu, and it is going to be fantastic. It is piled high with seasoned sliced steak and double smoked bacon. I know the price is $0, but you will pay more than $0. Just to clarify, I got an advanced picture of So Said sandwich because they are sponsors on the Tyler Glen Show. So check that out today, Sunseekers. That's a good thing. The Supreme Stack beef, bacon, cheese. Oh, that's a delicious way to start Fair Week, if I do say so. And you can wash that down with the Oreo double stuffed ice cap. They've got those frozen quenchers, too, that are oh so delicious. And don't forget, they still have breakfast done Ryan's way. The Ryan Reynolds breakfast with that creamy chipotle sauce. Get it with sausage and or bacon and in a box and or a wrap. 10 Tim Hortons locations to serve you in Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Mooseman. Skydancer Casino Rodeo Weekend. If you're a fan of the rodeo, you're going to want to be at Belcourt this weekend. The rodeo comes to town. The PRCA Rodeo kicks off on Friday, runs right through until the weekend. They've got a big car and bike show coming on the 27th and 28th. And to end the month, Thomas Carnival will end June and bring in July on the grounds at Skydancer. Not to mention the Tracy Bird Show in November, Little John in August, and Gary LaVox of Rascal Flats in July. SkydancerCasino.com. Give them a follow on their social media channels, too, if you would. And the No Money Miracle continues at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. You do not need any cash to walk out with a brand new recliner or bedroom set or maybe a new fridge or stove. And you got to love the fact that they've got select clearance mattresses up to 50% off. Select sofas up to 50% off. Select beds up to 50% off. And pay nothing until 2027. No money down, not even the taxes or the fees. And no monthly payments with 0% interest. Leons.ca. And again, at 3635 Victoria Avenue. Ryan's GT. Hang on a second here. Yesterday's good thing. Yesterday's good. Almost caught up on my grass cutting. Couple more to do. Yep. Nice. Yes. Pebbles had a very delightful chicken supper last night. So yummy. Very good. Very good. Nick reminds us that if you are looking for vegetables at the fair, there are potatoes in many varieties. Yes, you are correct, Nick. Quinton's GT. Kelsey came home from work with a surprise in the back of her car. A new barbecue. Oh, my God. Ours was beginning to fall apart, so it was time, apparently. Love my wife. No kidding. There are some things that wives do that are pretty good. Like blood transfusions after some terrible event, possibly a kidney donation, but at the top of the list, surpassing even a blood transfusion, a kidney donation, and that little thing, having children, childbirth, buying a barbecue is at the top. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all just pause and show some deep, deep respect for Kelsey. And ponder how beautiful a human being she is to purchase a barbecue grill for the family. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Would a smoker have been better? Who cares? You can't question such love and dedication. It's touching. I don't even know if I can get through the rest of the show. I hope my wife is listening or watching, because Father's Day is coming up. I like love. I do too. Nick says he likes the price. See, Nick, show Courtney this part of the show. It's so amazing. I can't believe it. A barbecue. Nothing says I love you. Nothing says I love you like buying your significant other. And it's an expensive one. It's half charcoal, half propane. Oh, my God. It surpasses the birth of your children. You must name it. You must give it a name. Okay, other GTs. Puppy sitting for my daughter. Very nice. Oh, and you've got puppy videos. Puppy videos. All right. Cute, adorable puppies. Who wants to see cute, adorable puppies frolicking? Oh, this is a shot of Quentin and Kelsey. After the barbecue was brought out, there was some wrestling going on. It was very similar to this, a little bit different video. There was some wrestling going on. That's what we tell the kids anyway. It was mom and dad wrestling. That's all. Bernice says she wants meat. Oh, I had to read that carefully. She wants to eat. Oh, those are cute puppies. Love puppies playing. Nice looking grass there for it being so dry, too. Cute. Enjoy your babysitting. Enjoy. Or your puppy sitting. Ryan's GT got a new set of golf clubs. Oh, I hope I get a new set of golf clubs. Yes. Now is boy, we are really low on yesterday's good thing. That just shows you how challenging things are right now. Thankfully, we're out of time. But, okay, guys, the mission today, lots of lurkers. The purpose of the segment of the show, guys, and it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be babies being born, although we have had those on the good thing, especially recently. It doesn't have to be a new job, although we've also had those. I'm thinking with the fair on, there'll be some fair food shots coming your way. And it doesn't even have to be that. It can be something incredibly small just to get our day started on a positive note, okay? We do it every morning. Good thing I am not in Edmonton tonight because apparently the tickets for the game tonight are just a little on the expensive side. Oh, you got to be married to Kelsey Durhack to afford these babies. Yeah, she's doling out the free barbecues. Did you see this? $2,200 for the game tonight. Gotta have the Kelsey cash, as I call it. $2,200. I haven't spent that much on a car. Are you kidding me? One ticket, $2,200. Go Oilers, go, from the comfort of my living room. Holy crapola. That's expensive. $2,200 to take in that game tonight. Can they do it? Will the Oilers get it done? We will see tonight. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final, and the Oilers are representing Canada. It's Hump Day, Sunseekers. They take on Florida, and that's where we're going to go for our beach break today. This is Inlet Reef in Destin, Florida. Let's go to the beach.
We're halfway there. Sun shining in the air. Gonna dance without a care. Beach life everywhere. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. Fun, catching rays, salty air, perfect days, smiles and waves in the haze, shaking it in our ways, one step closer to the fun, bright days, we're on the run, every moment sparkles and shines, beach vibes in our lines. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach.
Beach rules: no pets, no glass, no tents, no canopies, no littering, no personal setups in front of the rental. Oh, there's lots of rules on this beach. Although we got beach chairs there. Lots of white sand, nice big waves. Live shot of Florida this morning as the Florida Panthers get set to take on the Edmonton Oilers tonight in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. Go Oil, go. And this looks like, when I think of ice hockey, when I think of the poor little Floridian child who wishes to play sports, I think to myself of this vision. I think of, a child walking down the beach thinking, what I would like to do is strap on a pair of skates and play the game of ice hockey. And thus, that is what has turned Florida into the hockey superpower that it is. Big dreams on the beach. Meantime, the kid in Edmonton is walking through the tundra going, why can't I be in Florida? Oh, God damn it. I wish I could be somewhere warm. Oh, my God, that isn't on fire. Oh, my God. Okay, so we have got some little bit of sunshine, and Fair Week forecast is looking really good, actually. Friday is the best day for the fair. If you'd like shorter lineups, some much-needed rain is coming in for the weekend. Look at this. And cooler temperatures. Bit of a cool down and some rain. Some much-needed moisture. High today, 21 degrees. Will be 21 tomorrow. There is a chance of rain on Thursday, but Friday is a bullseye. Perfect day for the fair. Sunshine, 27 degrees. For some, that might even be a bit too warm. And then some much-needed moisture coming in for Saturday and Sunday. And, man, a daytime high of 14 degrees is actually our first below-normal day that we have had in months. So, yeah, the Oil take on the Florida Panthers tonight. $2,200 for a ticket. I'm not exactly positive, but I think you could pretty much get a season ticket in Winnipeg for $2,200 for hockey. And Ryan says, yeah, and that's in the nosebleed section. Chad says, holy shit, I wouldn't pay that much to go to my own funeral. Well, you probably pay more, actually. Candace says, this is absurd, absolute waste of money. And it's game one. What if this goes 7 games? What would a game 7 ticket cost? Lucinda says, that's the regular price for Toronto Maple Leafs games. Baloney. You don't pay $2,200 for a Leafs game. Come on. That's wild. Brian says, however, that is row 5, center ice, but still a lot of money. He's an American friend of mine, though. So, yeah, people rather shocked by the amount of cash people will spend to go to the game tonight. But, hey, if you got a lot of, let's be honest. Credit cards are there for a reason, right? Credit cards are there for a reason. Charge it up, Barry. Barry, throw it down on the plastic. Why not? That's a whole week's worth of groceries right there. $2,200. Getting a lot of comments on Shopping Cart Day. The shopping cart was introduced on this day in 1937 as a replacement for the grocery basket. Now, up until that time, up until 1937, you had to grab essentially a fruit basket with a handle on it and walk through the store and put things in the basket until somebody said, what are we doing? I want to buy more stuff. Why don't we create a car, a vehicle-like device, like a basket with wheels on it, and then we'll push it. We'll push it. The kids can go inside. They'll go for a ride. They'll love it. We'll come up with plastic trucks and car versions of it. The kids will just go nuts for this. And the shopping cart was invented. So happy birthday to the shopping cart. Now the shopping cart is reason for PTSD. At a time, we used to all love to go shopping and grab a shopping cart, and even if the wheel was, I always get this. I get the wheel. I get the shopping cart with the wheel that does this. It never fails. Every time. I like especially the one where you get a shopping cart and the wheels stick, so you're literally pushing a seized wheel through the store along the floor. Isn't that fun? That's good times. You know who's got nice carts is Target. Those red plastic shopping carts. Best thing about Target ever was those shopping carts. You know which one I'm talking about? They were light. The wheels seemed to always be good on them. And there's a method to the madness there. The easier it is to push that shopping cart through the store, the more stuff you're going to walk by. They're hoping the more stuff goes in that cart. There's some science to that. But this morning I'm asking you, what's the most painful thing you have to put in that cart? I'm not talking about your kids not fitting in there anymore properly. I'm talking about the expensive item. And just pick one. The one thing that you put in that shopping cart and you go, oh, God. You just feel like, you know what? Just smack me. Just kick me in the groin. What's the most painful thing going in that shopping cart these days? because not everybody is buying the same thing. I saw somebody post a Folgers can of coffee for $22. Oh, $22 for Folgers coffee. That's going to be painful. Nick says eggs. It's painful putting eggs in the shopping cart. Shelley says anything regarding fruits and vegetables. I just avoid the section altogether. You know, if you just don't go to that section, ta-da, it's excellent. It's excellent. Fruit and vegetables. I mean, plus, they're good for you. You know, do you really want to be healthy? I don't know. Chips, you know what? As Nick has pointed out, potatoes are a vegetable. Chips are a potato. Chips are like a buck. Chips. What's wrong with chips? What's for dinner? Chips. What's for breakfast? Chips. More chips. Chips. Canada, the country of chips. Old Chickie she says coffee. Coffee is painful to go in the shopping cart. And Borrowed Bean says meat. Coffee and meat. Cindy says deodorant. Oh, deodorant is getting pricey. Maybe that's why some people don't wear it. High prices really stink. No, I mean, they really stink. You're standing in line at the grocery store, and it's like, why does everyone smell like cow dung around here? What is going on? Did somebody pack some bologna in their back pocket? You got a bath, man. You need a bath. Deodorant is getting expensive. Well, that's easy, though. Baby powder, couple of... Bob's your uncle. Baby powder does the trick, smells fantastic, and it's super cheap. I've got all the answers. And as for fruit and vegetables, well, thankfully we can grow some of our vegetables right now. Tracy says any beef product. Yeah, we're getting record beef prices. Now cattle farmers are going, woohoo, woohoo, cha-ching, bada-bing. Look for the new vehicles. There will be signs. There will be signs. Now, they're not getting rich, but beef prices, I think it's been, a generation since we've seen beef prices this high. So it's good to see that farmers are doing better, but people aren't in cattle farming anymore. The cows are going bye-bye. The beef you get, enjoy. A generation from now, we won't be eating it anymore. Beef will be gone. Beef will be like escargot. When was the last time you had escargot? I don't even know what that is. It's going to be fancy food. Steak is going to be fancy food. All the fast food places, it'll be chicken burgers or grasshopper burgers. Yay! No, that's just fact. There are fewer and fewer beef farmers, and that's why the cost is going up, in addition to a bunch of other supply chain things. But there's just cattle farmers are just... They're going the way of the dinosaur. Cindy says years ago we'd sell a calf for $500. Now they're $2,000. Supply and demand. We are all getting lessons in business. Supply and demand. What does that mean? Well, there's hardly anything left on the shelves. You're going to pay more. And if there's lots of something, you'll pay less. Borrowed Bean says coffee and meat. Old Chickie says putting anything in the cart is painful. KDD says beef. Another one for beef. Beef is a bad one. I recently saw a roast for $148. I should have taken a photo. I was just going to ask that. It may feed 4 people, although I bet that's a prime rib roast. Maybe that's I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. That is a lot of cash. That is a lot of cash. But, you're going to the Oilers game for $2,200. You come home, you have a roast for $150. Pfft, that seems like peanuts. Peanuts. Michelle is having a problem with chocolate chips these days. It used to be a 1.2 kg for $8. Now the same bag has shrunk. It's 835 grams. God, that's almost half the size. And the price of it is $17. Holy crap. RL says fruit for 4 kids is becoming increasingly challenging. Well, and here I started this whole thing thinking there was just one thing in particular that was painful going in the cart, but meat. I think overwhelmingly it's meat. Meat is the big one, and especially beef. Especially beef. I think we should all get hunting licenses. We need to do maybe group hunting. Hey, we should all go out as groups, and we should all have and then we could get some butcher shops on board. We're bringing in 50 deers. Oh, we'd all be taken care of. I know some Sunseekers hunt already, but not all of us do. They said that the government report said things are even going to get worse from here, and everyone's going to be hunting. So if you have hunters in your life, get to know them. Have them share their secrets with you. We will all be in the bush looking for some victuals. Borrowed Bean says steak is a love-hate relationship right now. MJ says a quarter cow is about $1,000. Wow. So a quarter cow, if a quarter cow is $1,000, you're back in grade 3. Then what is the price of a full cow? 1,000 times 4. $4,000. That's 2 Edmonton Oilers playoff tickets. Holy crap. For 1 cow. But are you allowed to have cows as pets? You got to get them small. So Cindy was telling me a calf. Oh, a calf is like $2,000. Ugh. Although you know of some people that have spent $1,000 on a dog. So that really we're on a quest to get $1,000 calf. You put it in your backyard. You tell municipal bylaw that I bought a dog. This is a dog. And they're going to say, no, it's a cow. And you just tell them, you say, no, someone sold me this and said, this is a dog. I don't know. Who am I to judge? It's 2025. I'm not telling anybody who they are or what they should be or what they should believe. I bought a cow. I bought a dog. It's a Labrador Shih Tzu or something. I don't know. And see it, and then teach the animal to fetch. Feed it lots. Grow it up. I think we're going to have lots of people having pet calves with the price of beef the way it is. Oh, boy. Still with food. Fair food. Favorite fair food. We're going to go to the fair. Let's check out some vintage. Well, it's not that vintage. It's only from a couple of years ago. Fun family. The Marquez family that took in the Manitoba Summer Fair. And they documented the whole thing. They were checking it out. So for those that aren't in our area, this is what we're going to be enjoying over the next several days. Oh, they're excited. You know what this is about. You parked at the park. There's the Ferris wheel. There they go in the many lineups. This will be what it's going to be like on Thursday. Sunny, 27 degrees. Fair Foods. Now, this is from a few years ago. I don't know if the gate admission has probably gone up a little bit, but you'll recognize a few of the rides. Oh, Pharaoh's Fury, the big ship. There's never really understood the whole notion of going on a ride that makes you want to throw up after you just paid $50 for one corn dog. I never understood that. I hated that ride. And then the games, of course. You got to play the games. Never win anything, but it sure looks like you can win. Do you ever play the games? Have you ever won anything big? Step right up. You can win. You can win. And I like how when you do see somebody win, they throw the teddy bear at you if it's if it's the size of a small child. They want everybody on the midway to know that somebody has won. Check it out. You won a pretty good prize, this little guy. He got a little blue puppy. Only cost him $500. $500. And I've got the voice of like one of my parents in my head going, we could just walk over to Walmart and buy this toy for like $10 and then you could save your money. Oh, now it's the fair food, of course, the candy apples and the popcorn and you can just smell this. You can just smell the sugar and the oil and the fats. That's my favorite part of the fair is the smell. And I know people aren't wearing as much deodorant as they used to, but it's an outdoor event. Oh, look at that cotton candy. Pure sugar. How about some sugar washed down with sugar and then more rides? Absolutely awesome. Sausage pizza. Oh, and then you've got some souvenirs. You can shop wobbly water balls. They'll be back. And you know what's interesting is that this is 2023, and I don't think there's a whole lot of change. You could probably go this week and see these similar attractions, probably in the same spot that they were set up in 2023. These look fun. There's got to be a weight restriction on these puppies. And it looks like it's refreshing, but it's got to be hot in plastic in the hot sun. Nice cool on the bum, though. Rolling around in there. Oh, the Manitoba Summer Fair. What do you love about the fair? What do you love about the fair other than the food? Is there any other things that you enjoy? Will you go? Will you not go? Will you enjoy? Will you stay home? Will you go on the rides? The summer saloon has got cold beers. The fire. It's just fun to walk around. Try and win some stuff. Eat some of the food. When it comes to favorite fair foods, goes without saying that the corn dog is the absolute best. Yes, we all know that. What is your favorite fair food? What fair food has got you excited? Ann says mini donuts and the chip truck fries. Nancy also likes the mini donuts. Jonathan says, I hope that the wing truck is there. Get a big pail of hot wings. A lot of fans of the mini donuts. Yes, thank you for sharing that, family. It's Manitoba Summer Fair. The metal detectors add a bit of extra family charm, says Quentin. Yes, well, they are needed. They are needed. You know, it's 2025. You never know. Somebody could get upset for not winning the stuffed toy on the midway and completely freak out, flip out. There could be damage control. There could be something nefarious going on. So be safe. Enjoy the Manitoba Summer Fair and enjoy your corn dogs or whatever delicious food you decide to eat. And as always, if you do have something fun to eat at the fair, if you can, snap a picture. I will be on the lookout for some of the more wild fair concoctions, and we're going to talk about some of the wild fair foods seen at different fairs that might be landing here, a little close to home, coming up a little bit later. First, I have to remind you that Sunrise Credit Union is collecting donations for wildfire evacuees. At the Brandon location, they are looking for seasonal clothing, strollers, baby items, toys, games, snacks, and bathing suits. They're accepting these donations Monday through Friday at the location at 2305 Victoria Avenue. They're open from 9 till 5. If you've already donated, thank you for your donations, whether that be here or, through the Red Cross. Of course, the Red Cross is the most effective way to help those who are displaced because of the wildfires. Make no mistake, Manitoba Red Cross, they are set up online. It is easy to donate. You can quickly make a donation online. That cash goes a long way to helping the wildfire evacuees, the Manitoba Red Cross. However, Sunrise Credit Union, if you have things to donate, you can take it over to them over on Victoria Avenue. Elkhorn Resort, Clarkson Nordic Spa. Hey, Kathleen is back from Souris. She is back for a creative evening from her studio of fine art in Souris to up to beautiful Riding Mountain National Park. She's got those big paddles they're going to be decorating on Saturday. So paddle decorating class is happening Saturday, 7 o'clock at Elkhorn Resort, Clarkson Nordic Spa. Spring Sunshine Yoga every Saturday through June with Shane. She is a certified yoga instructor. Every Saturday in June at 3 o'clock, they're doing yoga at Clear Lake. They've got a summer scavenger hunt set for Monday, June the 9th, with gift cards, prizes, and more. Fun for all ages. A movie night on the 19th, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. The resort has a ton of activities, including live entertainment at Buffalo Bar. Check it out at elkhornresort.mb.ca. And Co-ops of Westman. You're at home here with your local Co-ops of Westman. Saving you cash when it comes to those grocery bills. How is that, you say? Well, co-ops are owned by the people who shop there. That's the purpose of a co-op. A co-op is set up so that when you spend the money at the co-op at the end of the year, when the store makes a profit, that profit comes back to you in the form of a dividend. That's what makes co-ops so popular, why they still exist in this part of the world. Not to mention the incredible products they've got. Sensibles are a discount product. Look for them. Sensibles as in dollars and cents. And, of course, Co-op Gold is the generic brand name, the store brand name of co-ops. So check out your local co-ops of Westman. Become a member. Get a number. So every time you shop, that's the first thing they're going to ask. Well, they ask, did you find everything? Then they ask you for your co-op number so that they can log your purchase as part of the cooperative movement, okay? Join today. Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Hamiota Co-op. The top 10 weirdest crazy fair foods. Pickle pizza. Pizza topped with dill pickles and ranch dressing. Chocolate-covered scorpions. Fried beer. At number 7, deep-fried Oreos. Those are out of this world. I've had those. Deep-fried mashed potatoes on a stick. The mashed potato is formed into balls, battered, fried, and served on a stick with dipping sauces. Kool-Aid pickles, known as Koolsicles. Dill pickles soaked in flavored Kool-Aid. Something you can make at home for the kids. Deep-fried jelly beans are popular at number 4. Jelly beans coated in batter, then deep-fried. Apparently, they are fantastic. I've never had those. Spaghetti and meatballs on a stick. I've had that, and it is actually good. The spaghetti is made into a ball. It's got a little bit of meat, and then it's battered. It's like, it's carbs, wrapped in carbs, deep-fried. It's more carbs, Parmesan cheese on a stick. Mm-hmm. Then you've got chocolate-covered bacon on a stick. But the number one crazy fair food, they're missing deep-fried cheese curds. But I guess deep-fried cheese curds have been tossed to the side to make way for deep-fried butter. You heard right. Deep-fried butter. Frozen butter is battered and then deep-fried, often topped with powdered sugar. Creamy, delicious, and heart-healthy. Holy shit. Deep-fried butter. I'm trying to think, what haven't we deep-fried? Like deep-fried butter? Deep-fried butter? How about deep-fried bacon fat? I guess pork rinds are literally deep-fried bacon fat, so we've done that. I think we have reached the end of the road for deep-fried stuff. Because if you're deep-frying butter, butter is one of those nature foods that just... Who thinks of deep-fried butter, says Cindy. I don't know. I'll give you 3 guesses. Can we throw it in the deep-fried? And listen, I'm as guilty as anybody because I just gave Cindy the warning on the oil. And when I show up at a campsite or a party and somebody has got their propane tank out and they've got a huge tub of oil and they're making usually French fries. There could be some donuts going in there or corn dogs. Immediately my brain goes, what can we put in there? I go to someone's kitchen, I'm grabbing stuff. Let's batter this up and see if it fries. Let's throw it in here. Oh, this is fantastic. And it doesn't matter what you put in there. Deep fried food is just beautiful. It's just so good. It's so delicious. We have no takers on the deep fried butter. Ew, yuck. Oh my God, yuck. Deep fried butter is gross. So I guess if I'm going to be selling any of these things at the fair, Derek takes egg roll wrappers and puts cheesecake filling in them, adds some cherry pie filling, fill the wrappers, deep fry them like an egg roll. Oh, that's a good fair food. Oh, dude, what do you call these things? And then he puts some powdered sugar on it. Makes these at home. Dude, that's legit of the stuff that you have shared with us. They look like egg rolls, but don't be fooled. You take a bite, there's cherry pie filling in there. Okay, you get the winner's bell. Good job, pal. Good job. Everyone's making, this is homemade fair food. We're talking about the food we're going to get at the fair, but some people are making this stuff at home. Anyway, we have to say farewell to our friends on the other social channels because we're really going to dig deep on Twitch. It's for VIPs only. I'm sorry we have to kick some of you out, but it's time that we stretch. Oh, let's get ready. Ooh, fair food. Stretch, and 2 and 3 and 4, and jaw, and 3 and 4. Get ready for the fair food. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, happy first day of the fair. Be safe on the Midway. See you tomorrow for a Thirsty Thursday. Oh, I hope we get some good fair shots this week. See you, YouTube. We're moving over to Twitch right now. Twitch.tv/